And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup has been pretty wild so far. And now we're in the Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Front court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The Cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. And here we are in the knockout round of the NBA Cup. It's the Western Conference quarterfinals. Making a switch here. Paul's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Back to McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here we are in the quarterfinals. MP's very pleased to be here, but he knows the job is not done yet.
Oh, yeah, and MP wants it all. From the start of this competition, he told us he is all in on winning this thing, and he's 3 wins away from reaching that goal.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Pelicans was outstanding. He ended up with 62 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Outside Conley. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Hall. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Conley finds Reed. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Towns. Fader on the way. The rebound by the Spurs. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Reed is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Dillingham in at the point. And that one misses. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Pass to Edwards. Plenty of space. Count it. Good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Hall. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Hall's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. Now Reed. Right side, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio leading by 10. Branham, the pass to Hall. Shoots over Reed, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 14 points for prime time. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Sinks that one from the post. Hall's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Reed, defended by Hall. Rejected by Hall. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for Jones. Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dillingham. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here they come. Fires from the wing. And it's good once more. Nice make there from Hall. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Victor Wembanyama. Timberwolves also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Paul passes to Hall. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half, and it's good, 2 points.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball. They'll run away with this one.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Hall. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 15. McDaniels dishes to Conley. From downtown, a shot by McDaniels, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Rejected by Hall. And they're running. Banked in off the glass. Hall's got 26.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
The Warriors not feeling the love. This team's look completely different without Curry. He demands so much attention right there, Shaq, man. I don't know if things really will open up for his teammates.
Nobody can replace what he does for them. They need everyone to step up in his absence.
Indeed.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Timberwolves.
A lot of bricks out there reminds me of my free throw shooting, enough to build a house. Come on, man, take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the three. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Primetime. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
Here's Hall. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hall's got 28.
Well, I love the pass-first nature of Paul's game. So good at setting up his teammates and endearing himself to them because of it.
Conley against Paul. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Yep, it counts. Conley's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Puts up a deep 3. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Hall.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Reed. Out to Conley. Takes a three. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Towns with it. He's got 7. Can't connect from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's San Antonio just dominating this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Dillingham. Reed is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. Hall, that's good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Doubled by Hall. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Alexander Walker. Wants to get it to Reed, and does.
That's what you want to see, Reed playing big in there.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Reed. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Hall. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Hall. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Reed. Now Dillingham. And the three off target.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Hall. And the Spurs scoring again.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And here's Edwards. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Wembanyama passes to Hall. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hall's got 45 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Count that one. 47 points for prime time.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And the loss earlier in the year must have stung a bit, because tonight they came out and made all the necessary adjustments, moving them to a record of 1 apiece here in this 4-game season series against Minnesota.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for prime time.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Here's Hall, and another one falls.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Conley, and he converts the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And this victory locks them in for the West semifinals of the NBA Cup tournament.
And you can tell the competition is getting fierce, right? Only 4 teams remaining on the road to winning that NBA Cup.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
Great win tonight, MP.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
See ya, MP.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
winning streak going.
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas. Just a stone's throw away.
Here we go.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
I gotta say, guys, watching MP's success so far in his NBA Cup quest this season has been nothing short of remarkable. He's done exactly what he set out to do. Win the games, lead his team, execute both offensively and defensively. It's been quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, when you make it this far, it is not by accident. Calculated adjustments both for MP and the team. In general, attacking defenses, strategizing how to mix up their defensive looks, and optimize matchups. I love the spectacle around MP. He's good entertainment, and I think great for the NBA as a whole. It's definitely a star-fueled league.
And now Dallas' starting group. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. P.J. Washington out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now here's Irving. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stance.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
And Dallas with possession. It's a three-point game. With some arc. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defense is always going to react to Klay Thompson. That time the overcommitment, and he'll get to the line.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Hall. Hits the trifecta. Hall's got 8.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Doncic. Scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production. That one's good for 2.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Here's Hall. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic passes to Thompson. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Powell, a screen on Paul. Here's Irving. Rebound San Antonio. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in his last outing. And Hall gets it to go.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Dallas with a change here, too. Marshall, he's checked in for Powell. Washington passes to Marshall. 5 to shoot. Thompson with a screen. Unloads. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Hall. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Outside Irving. And here's Thompson for 3. Vassell with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Hall. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Mavericks trail by 14. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Marshall. 8 points in his last timeout. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Paul passes to Hall from behind the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's San Antonio up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Back to the game after this break. We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup Championship game. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Right side, Irving. San Antonio with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Jones, the pass to Sohan. San Antonio again missing. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Marshall. Up top, Dinwiddie. substitution here for San Antonio. Hall's checked in for Sohan. Keldon Johnson comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Branham. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Kleba. Washington comes in for Grubb. And again for three.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And as much as you love the back and forth of a 7-game series, Grant, this single elimination format brings some serious drama.
Yeah, and that's something we've all loved in the college game. The NBA Cup tournament brings some of that energy to the NBA.
Launches it. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to Sky for that slam dunk.
Pass to Hall. Here's the three. Washington grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thompson with it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. No good with the triple. San Antonio leading by 17. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Hall. Puts up a three. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Paul for three, and he buries his first look.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson outside. We've got 30. .33 seconds left in the first half. He buries it from three. Washington's got 5 points.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Outside Johnson. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, feeling confident, 18-point lead to end that quarter. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Look, guys, anything can happen in a game like this, and we've already seen this kind of hype. You know, we know what it brings. I wouldn't go so far.
And now, time to glance. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, the two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward, Washington holding down the floor. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Jacks up a 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He scored 53 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Paul passes to Johnson. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Washington outside. Back to Doncic. Irving looking around. Washington a screen. And it's Irving missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
A calm in the storm, and these fans are feeling it.
He's been raining them down from outside, en route to the most triples in a game in franchise history. Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 9.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Pass to Hall. Buries it down low.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Washington finds Thompson. Inside. And it's Washington missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And Wemby using his unique perspective to find the open man.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Dallas with a change here, too. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Dallas no good that time either.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach G.
And again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until
You are unconscious out there tonight.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Yeah, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we golden.
Bro.
Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers. Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.
All right, MP, you ready?
We already have a bunch of
Please, no.
Good, MP.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level.
Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. And I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the center. Hall, that's good. Now, you may have heard MP just signed his first shoe deal. Certainly a big moment for him.
And teaming up with Jordan Brand, an incredible place to get your first shoe deal with. Congrats to MP. What an awesome achievement.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. White finds Brown. Here's White. Nice ball movement by Boston. And finished off by Brown.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Here's Hall. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense, they finally missed one.
White dishes to Tatum. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Hall. And the Spurs scoring again.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 7. Porzingis with a screen on Paul. Here's the 3.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Mavericks lit up the floor. He finished with 47 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
when he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And it's White missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Hall makes a big high bounce and goes in. 14 points for prime time.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for prime time. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And Jones subbed in for Paul. Here's Jones. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Vassell. Look now for San Antonio. Hall's checked in for Collins. Wembanyama comes in for Sohan. And Paul subbed in for Vassell. Porzingis passes to Pritchard. Three-pointer, Horford. No good on that one. San Antonio leading by 14. On the floor for Boston. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Holiday, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Outside, Horford. Pass to Tatum. Fires for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
San Antonio's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks again, and the word just breaking now on the Sacramento Kings. They've acquired one of the more mobile and athletic centers in the league. Clint Capella knows his role: defend, run the floor, finish, and rebound at a high level. He might never be a star in this league, but he can star in his role, and that certainly has quite a bit of value.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Barnes, and it's Vassell in for Jones. And then for Boston, Brown comes in for Al Horford, and it's White in for Pritchard. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
San Antonio making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Al Horford's checked in for the Celtics. Horford sets a screen for Brown. To the inside. With the putback.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Hall. And count it from 19 feet away. Hall's got 21 in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Celtics trail by 18. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Hall passes to Vassell. Lets it go from the wing, and the Spurs scoring again. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson against Brown. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And it's easy to see that Brown continues to develop as a playmaker. His work paying off.
Here's Hall. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Cornette. Ball stolen. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hall. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And now it's 27 points for prime time. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
You know, some teams just have your number. And that was the case between these two last season. And he just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Spurs out in front. They lead by 18. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the San Antonio Spurs.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
Their defense has got a lot better. Capella's an
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And just getting going here for the 2024 NBA Cup Championship second half. And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama's out there with primetime, and it's Paul in at the point. It's the San Antonio 5. A moment for an injury report. And let's get an update on Al Horford's injury. David, any news?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. Right in the thick of the season, this is a major blow. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well and hope he's on the floor quickly.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, his chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Joe, what's up, man?
Going into this season, no one picked you guys to win the NBA Cup, but here you are, champions. So outside of the X's and O's, what is it about this team that allowed you to will yourselves to the mountaintop?
You know, that's a great question, Joe. I'm blessed to be on this team. We're a group that cares about each other, that trusts each other, and there's no panic even when things go wrong.
It shows.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And you know what? That comes from knowing that the people that you rely on will be there and not just hoping that they'll be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's great.
Thank you, Joe.
Great win tonight, MP.
Way to boost team morale. Well played,
They talk
MP.
the talk, but you walk the walk.
MP.
You
changed a lot of people's minds by winning the NBA Cup.
Okay.
Mine included. That first half of the season was a real eye-opener for me.
Cliff, I've been trying to tell you, we're farther along than what you think. We about to shock the world, you know what I mean?
You identified a goal and you made it happen, and that's commendable. But you start acting like it's all sunshine and rainbows, we'll get knocked down a peg faster than you can say Cup champs.
We got a lot of work to do, I understand that.
Well, then let's take a look at your second half goals. You got to keep grinding if you want to keep surprising people.
I wouldn't have it any other way, Coach. You know that.
All right, take a look at this list. Let me know what you want to focus on.
I want to be the MVP.
You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability. And the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition. But that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing. I get that.
Luckily, we know how to play the game. You show out against other MVP contenders.
And win games.
And we will do our part to help you get the media on your side.
All right, I'm with it. That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
There he goes. Give us something good tonight. MP in the house.
All right, MP, you ready to go get it? Because you're halftime.
It's going in!
What's up, MP?
Good, MP.
Over here, over here.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA. Coming into tonight, both teams are absolutely on fire, Stan.
Well, Brian, we heard someone say it earlier. It's like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. One thing is for sure, there's a lot of confidence on both sides. This should be fun.
Johnson passes to Hall. On target from range.
Typical selfless play from Johnson, a very team-oriented player.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Hall in at the power forward. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Tonight, MP goes up against Nikola Jokic, who's won multiple MVPs, and he's gunning for another. I asked MP, how can you stand out as the more valuable player to your team? MP said, win the game. Joker's going to be Joker. He's going to do what he does, but at the end of the day, it's all about that dub.
Yeah, hard to argue with that logic. Thanks, Allie. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Pass to Strother. Gordon outside, looking to win the run. And again, it's Denver missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Hall. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Porter to pass to Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Hall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first one falls. Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Here's Murray. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Here's Gordon. No good. Good D by Wembanyama.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Paul with the bucket.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Gordon outside. Jokic with a screen on Wembanyama. And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver. 11 feet out. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Murray. To the inside to stop the drought. And Jokic lays it up and in.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Vassell outside to the paint. Here's Hall. The kick out to Paul. Puts one up from 19. And Hall gets it to go. Hall's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Strother. 1:42 left in the first quarter. Murray. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Spurs lead by 12. Here's Vassell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. So it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 39 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
DeAndre Jordan is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jordan misses.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Wembanyama finds Barnes. Here's Hall. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Outside Watson. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Barnes. Porter's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The rebound by Hall.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Strother. He had 25 points in his last game. Jordan up top. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Strother. And another miss by Denver. And it's San Antonio's ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
Here's Hall. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Murray engineering that bucket with terrific ball movement.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Hall. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hall's got 26.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Murray from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Murray's got 6 points.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Fires from the wing. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Nuggets trail by 16. Now Murray. 23 points his last outing. For 3. Not going to go that time. And so the San Antonio Spurs in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello, folks. Still awake.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Denver Nuggets.
They're getting...
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time. and then now an all-star.
So on the floor for San Antonio, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Hall in at the 4 slot.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Paul finds Johnson. And here's Wembanyama over Murray. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Pass to Strother. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jokic, good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake. Good decision there by Vassell in the 2-man game.
Gordon outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And it's good for 2. Wembanyama's got 8.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Free throw line jumper. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Murray scanning the floor. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And down it goes. 2 points. Hall's got 38 points.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been game.
Here's Hall. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Hall's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Hall. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Hall's got 43 points.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Great win tonight, MP.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games.
Okay,
Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look, I'll give it my best shot. Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet you.
For you, Jake, anything, man. Let's do it.
Hey, you really are good.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh, man, that was a dream come true. Look, I've met a lot of MPs in my time, but this is the first time I've hooped with one of them.
Hey, that's what we do here, man. We make dreams a reality.
Hey, man, as a token of my appreciation, I got you a couple of gifts.
Yo, MP, how'd the meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how? Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look,
Look, I hear what you're saying, P, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you.
MP, it's an honor. I'm Chris Matthews. Welcome to the Art of Shooting.
What's up? Chris, what's up?
Yo, MP, you ready to start working on your hats?
That was going in. Don't let me keep shooting that. Ah. My game is gold right here. Woo. Yeah. Ah, that slipped out of my hand.
Good work today, making progress, but the job's not done.
Game time. Let's get it, MB.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Paul with the bucket.
What confidence from the accomplished veteran. Paul doesn't need much space to shoot from the mid-range.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Strother in at the two-guard spot. And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. Murray, good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Murray outside. Porter kicks to Murray. Here's Strother. They get it back. Gordon for 3. Here's Jokic. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Hall, that's good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering. Momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Murray scanning the floor. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets with another miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Hall. Denver grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Denver.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively. Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
This one for 3. Strother, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. 3-pointer. Hall, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Here's Hall. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
To the middle. Here's Jokic, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Hall. 17 points in the game. Buries it from 3-point range.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's ready to talk things. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Took him no time at all on that one. Strother's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
They've got Wembanyama. Chris Paul is out there with Jones, and it's prime time, and it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, primetime in the last game against the Nuggets put on a show. He ended up with 43 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Back to Murray, poked away, stolen by Jones. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Hall, shoots the 3, drills the three-pointer. Hall's got 27. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter, the 17-footer. And it's San Antonio with another.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Watson. Back to Murray. Can they get it? Denver the rebound. Over to the wing. Here's Strother. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And some changes here for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Jones. And then for Denver, Jokic comes in for Jordan. And Gordon subbed in for Peyton Watson. Back to Gordon. Pass to Murray. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Murray's got 5 points so far.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Hall, no good. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray against Paul. Releases. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Jokic. Quarter outside. Doesn't go that time. And so it's San Antonio ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break.
Where's the perimeter D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you. And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year. And that's a halftime wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from primetime.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a
Great win tonight, MP.
Shout out my dog MP, man, giving the people what they want, man. Talking a little crazy, giving a little hot sauce, and still talking trash at the same time. I salute you.
Yo, is that MP or MVP? Man's out here running the game.
Come on, man. You know how we do.
Hey, man, you keep this up, the whole world's gonna know how you do. That trophy gonna be ours.
Ours?
Yeah, we're all a part of the team, baby.
Oh, come on, man. You know, I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, all right, man.
Another day, another win. Good work.
Pizza again? Yeah, can you get pineapple on it? And Joe, guys, stuffing bills for that. Anything specific? That's the move, ice will clear out, and pop it. Great. We'll tell coach to go for 15 minutes.
Now, I admire your willingness to dress up in such a casual era.
I appreciate that.
Right? What makes a young man of your age pay special attention to how he dresses?
The clothes make the man. My dad taught me that. You know, he would wear a jacket and a tie every day to work. That was his uniform. He told me that the first thing that people see is the way that you're dressed. And so make sure that when they see you, they know. So I want to make sure together and they see me as an adult and not this little kid playing basketball.
True.
Good luck out there, MP. Oh, here comes trouble.
Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never